In this morning's Health Watch, the latest on the H1N1 virus in summer camp. Younger people appear to be especially vulnerable to this flu, which is of great concern to many who run the camps. And our Dr. Jennifer Ashton is here with more. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry. While most summer camp injuries can be fixed with a Band-Aid and some rest, camps around the nation this year are experiencing a new health challenge, the H1N1 virus. At Bluestar Camp in North Carolina, 13-year-old Nikki Jaffe experienced something more than homesickness this year.
I drank out of my friend's water bottle, and she warned me that she wasn't feeling so well. And then the next day, she ended up going to the health center, and she had the flu.
The H1N1 virus had come to this summer camp nestled in the Blue Ridge Mountains. 35 of Bluestar's 650 campers were believed to be infected.
Well, I had a really bad headache, and I just didn't feel good overall, and I was coughing a lot.
The infected campers were isolated and put on antiviral medication after experiencing flu-like symptoms.
They would come in the first day with about 101. They would sleep most of that day, take their Tamiflu. The next day, they would wake up and eat. The third day, they wanted to go back to camp.
More than 50 summer camps nationwide have reported outbreaks, and the CDC reports the new H1N1 virus is affecting those between the ages of 5 and 24 more than any other group, making campers and counselors vulnerable.
Kids are very, very close, and they're in small cabins. They have limited ability to wash their hands.
The H1N1 virus forced this camp in Missouri to close for a week after campers and staff got sick. And camps specifically designed for kids with special health concerns like asthma shut their cabin doors before any campers arrived due to health concerns. At Bluestar Camp, they've learned their lesson. Campers showing up with fevers are sent home. And for campers like 8-year-old Mason Redler, the message is have fun, but be careful.
Always use antibacterial or wash your hands before you eat.
Are you going to be careful, Mason?
I'll try my best.
The CDC recommends that all camps participate in active screening, so don't be alarmed and be honest if your camp or summer school asks if your child has had any flu-like symptoms in the past 7 days, Harry.
All right, so if my kid is away at camp, at sleepaway, and the camp calls and says, we think your kid has the flu, should I go get them? Or if the camp is willing to let him stay in the infirmary, leave him there?
You really have to communicate with the camp director and their medical personnel. From a public health perspective, it actually might be better to keep the child isolated, quarantine there till the symptoms pass, rather than bring them home, expose more people, especially because the flu seems to be mild.
Should I be afraid of this if my kid's going to day camp?
No more than you were at the end of school year or that you'll be in the fall. Basic precautions apply. It's highly contagious but mild.
Right. On the other end of that, this whole notion that some people are wanting their kids to be exposed or want to be exposed in hopes that it helps develop immunity?
Right. I don't think we're seeing H1N1 parties yet, but the immune principle applies. If you get it now, you tend to be protected and possibly for the fall.
These kids may get sick at camp. They may end up being unlucky. Lucky
right.
break. All right, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, thanks.